Well, tonight, frustrations in the city of Decatur following a heated council meeting over racist displays. Over the weekend, 2 signs popped up across the city spewing hateful messages. WAAY 31 reporter Paige Meyer joins us live from Decatur now. Paige, you're outside City Hall where some community members have gathered.
Nicole, yes, the protesters here this afternoon called these messages that were spread across the city a blatant act of racism. Now, what many of them want to know is how justice can be served in this situation. Now, I brought that question to one of our legal experts to learn what kind of charges whoever's responsible for these messages may face if and when they're caught. Now, Michael Timberlake tells me every case is different, but if someone posts a sign on public property like the one on Highway 20, that most often would be considered a misdemeanor of a city ordinance. Now, that charge typically carries a fine, but depending who or what owns the property also plays a role. Now, Timberlake says it starts to get complicated when hate speech becomes involved. When something is considered a hate crime, you're potentially looking at federal charges. Now, Timberlake says most often law enforcement determines what is or isn't considered a hate crime. Then they would be the ones to contact the district attorney's office if further action is needed. Protesters here today say these signs will not stop them from fighting racism in their city.
The point is to keep moving forward, and every time they have an action, we have an equal and opposite reaction.
Decatur City Attorney Herman Marks says in general, you cannot hang up signs on public property without the city's permission, and that's what makes these signs illegal. This whole situation is under investigation by the city. Now, the city of Decatur is asking for your help to identify whoever is responsible for putting these signs up. Now, make sure to stick with WAAY 31 News for updates on this developing story. Reporting live in Decatur with coverage you can count on. Paige Meyer, WAAY 31 News.